Guys, it's here. It's finally here. We have confirmed information on how to deal damage in railjack. That's why I'm so excited and actually aboard my dang railjack. This is me just getting back from a nice little mission. Had to test some things, make sure everything was doing right. Now, this video is going to be a little bit boring. We're going to go to the wiki. I'm just going to give it to you straight, alright? So here it is, the Empyrean damage system. As you guys might know, all damage types get reworked the second you leave the railjack. Well, actually while you're on the railjack too, the damages from the guns deal different types of damage. And now we have it confirmed. We have it confirmed and we know exactly what they do. A few important, this right here is the reason why status crushes everything else. Now we're just going to start right at the top. Slash impact puncture. Impact, still worthless. Screw it. You don't want it. Slash becomes particle. And particle, ship receives increased damage. And you're like, okay, so it's kind of like a viral proc, you know? It affects the enemy so they take more damage. Except, it is an exponential stacking debuff with a base of 1.3. This is condition overload, guys. Just slash procs function how condition overload used to. This is incredible. So slash, number one thing you want. Now puncture is actually number 2. It becomes plasma damage, which reduces shields and armor. Now that's super important, because we will eventually get corpus enemies who will have shields. But not only does it do shields, it does armor. So this is a corrosive and magnetic, all in one proc. So, hold up. Let me break this down another way for you. You can get a viral proc that stacks with itself, and you can have a corrosive proc on the same weapon. The heck? The heck? I mean, guys, that is insane scaling. That is insane ability to defeat the enemy. This, is amazing. And on that good note, we're going to end the video. Just kidding. We're not done. We're not even close to done. We haven't done any of the elementals. But I got some bad news for you guys. Combined elements do not seem to function as their combined elements. Now, two things might be happening, and we haven't confirmed either, really. They could be breaking down into their component elements. I'm not quite sure. There's some evidence for that, because you do seem to be getting both electric and heat procs from a rad weapon. But, I mean, you can't confirm it. It's inconsistent. It's really inconsistent. And it doesn't show you a rad proc ever or anything like that. So we'll just go over the normal ones. We've got heat, which is damage over time. Definitely a nice thing. You should definitely have heat on your weapons. After that, electric, ship flight controls are disabled. So it's a stun. It just makes them fly in a straight line. No. Super lukewarm about that. Chem, which is toxin chem, it's stupid. It's the confusion rad proc. But you're in space, it doesn't really help you. Cold freezes the enemy ship. Who really cares? Doesn't really work. One thing that works the best, and this is the important part, is this little bit right at the end. You know, they just had to tack it on there. So they're not converted, and they cannot proc status effects in Empyrean Arcwing or on the railjack, but they do increase the total damage and are not included for status proc weightings. That, oh yeah. Oh yes. So you can build as much rad as you want, and it is not going to reduce your slash or your puncture procs. But rad will still be figured into the calculation, give you a bonus damage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Freaking amazing. One little thing to note, arc ones get a 95% damage reduction. It's stupid. It's really stupid. The balancing, they'll probably fiddle with this, but this is why the enemies are tough. They do not have a ton of armor. They do not have a ton of health. You are debuffed. Yep. Yeah, it sucks. Just like the Eidolon fights. Not a fan of it. Not at all. But there you have it. You now know how to deal damage and how to look at guns to mod them. I hope you enjoyed this. Go ahead and destroy some enemies. Make sure you know what you're doing. And I hope you all have a great new year. Welcome to the next decade.